What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Beer Sports. Right, I got two selections for you tomorrow in Chelmsford. One is 9-1, one is 4-1. Before I come to them, just want to make an announcement. The Wheelbarrow Podcast, episode 1, I'll have it up there tonight sometime. I'll have it before 9 PM hopefully. So check it out as soon as it goes up. You will enjoy it. Myself, Mickey D and Joe Value having a laugh, looking at some of the races gone by of the National Hunt season, some of the exciting things to come, and check it out. Just a really good show all around, and I'm sure you will enjoy it. Right, let's just touch on today. I had two selections on the YouTube, two selections on the Patreon service. We had, it was a day of second places, to be fair. I had 3 horses finish second and 1 horse disappointing. But let's come to the YouTube first. I thought Green Book, he was victim to going down the rail the whole way, and he was on that worst patch of ground, and he just got bet by a brilliant ride from Brian Hughes, keeping his horse on the fresher ground. It's a thing in National Hunt races. Me and Joe Value have discussed this a lot. When the ground can be a bit dead on the rail and on the inside, you know, no matter how good your horse is, he can look like winning the whole way, and it doesn't matter. They're just not going to see it out. If you have a horse that's near enough to you in ability, or even a little bit less, you know, if you travel on that dead ground the whole way, you can look like much the winner the whole time, but then you'll just be vulnerable when it's needed. It's proven, and you know, if you watch a lot of races, you can see it. A lot of horses that travel the inside route on dead, tacky ground tend to travel well for as long as they can, but when the crunch comes, it can be the difference, and they just don't see it out. So I think a brilliant ride on a different kind from Brian Hughes just cost Green Book winning. And then you had ASO, who ran a massive race, really great race, and gave us a bit of a thrill for our money. We couldn't unfortunately give weight and a beating to the brilliant Mickey D, who tipped up Black Lion, and we were so unfortunate, lads, in that race. We nearly put you on the combination TriCast. I went for ASO, Mickey D went for the winner, and Joe Value's horse, A Up King or whatever he was called, ran a really good race as well, just to finish 4th, and was really threatening there to come 3rd, and I thought we were going to hit that combination TriCast maybe next time. But anyway, give us a sweat. Joe has 1 selection to come this evening too. Could be a good score. Let's hope this gets placed. Could be a good score on his each way Acume and each way Lucky, having a winner so far and a nice placed horse. So look, things going very well. A quick word on the Patreon service. We had Satin Snake today. He finished 2nd, but I think he's in fairness to him, he's unlucky today. He bumped into an improver today of Gavin Cromwell's that just seemed to find her feet today back on a better surface. She ran and disappointed on heavy ground the last day, but he just bumped into one again, and he's always vulnerable. You know, he is what he is. He'll win an out race off his mark somewhere, as long as there's no sleepers hiding in the race. And then we moved on to, we had one of the Tom Higgins, was it, or Mr. Tom, maybe, I can't remember his name, the Luke Comer horse, ridden by Chris Hayes. He disappointed today. So look, we move on, and tomorrow's another day. So 2 selections for you tomorrow. We have MC Ted in the 4 o'clock at Chelmsford. Now, I see the bookies are paying 5 places. This horse is 4-1, but because they're paying 5 places, I have to go each way. I'll go a pint each way. He is drawn out on the outside, but it's stepping up and trip. It's over 1.25 miles, so it mightn't be as harsh as if he was running over his regular trip, 1 mile. So I'm not too worried about it. He can be good from the gate if need be. I know he dropped in the last day, but at times he's hit the gate well in his previous run in Newcastle. But I'm sure he'll probably take his time stepping up and trip, obviously depending how he hits the lids. But I think he's a real... look, he has to do it for me tomorrow though as well. Tomorrow now is the day. I'd like to see him winning, or I'd black book him myself, to be honest. Right, a pint each way, 4-1. Paddy Power paying 5. maybe some of the other firms are. Get that value if you can. Right, the 5:30 at Chelmsford. Juan Les Pics, is it? Anyway, this is definitely interesting because it's coming back from a break and it's down to a mark of 82, and it has some nice form off marks like 78, 77, and you know, being won I think off 78, maybe placed off of marks of around 80. But I'm willing to give this horse at 9-1 one last chance. These are the forgiven types tomorrow, but at 9-1 I think the stable does well in these kind of handicaps, and they've obviously tweaked something. They've given it a break. And I take a chance that tomorrow we'd want to see it do it tomorrow, but I think at 9-1 I'll be with it. A pint each way. Now the favourite has put a string of good wins together and the form looks good. It's holding up. But this is 9-1. If you wanted, you could take the favourite out of the race and look each way. So it's 9-1, a pint each way. But if you wanted, bet without the favourite and back it each way, you might get 5 or 6-1. Or 4-1, or you get 5-1 maybe without the favourite and have your each way bet on it if you want to do that. But a pint each way, MC Ted a pint each way, and a pint each way double. So that's 2 in Chelmsford tomorrow night. 9-1 and 4-1. That'd be nice if it kicks. Right, lads, it's early in the month. The Patreon service. If you want to sign up, do it now. And yeah, some good selections are going to be on the way this month. A lot of horses will be running. And hopefully we can kick the bookies in the nuts. The link to the service will be in the description below. Right, the time for cotton is over. Check out the Wheelbarrow podcast coming there tonight.